Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Turn to a savage pocket.
Yo, what's up YouTube? Back today with another video, and today I'm feeling better than I was last week, so let's get started in this video. Alright, so today we're going to be going over the most up-and-coming rising players in the NBA, kinda. Like players who I think are going to have an outstanding season and who are going to be really good this year. And let's get started with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Alright, so Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, or KCP, I'm just going to abbreviate this video, but I think he's going to have a great season this year. I think he's actually going to sign with a team like the Brooklyn Nets, or someone that can overpay him tremendously and get him and just give him way more of the ball. His usage rates are going to go up, things like that. Maybe like the Magic, the Nets, one of these teams that are really bad but has a lot of cap space and can't attract free agents, maybe the Sixers. But I believe that he will go off the season for 20 plus points, be a very productive two-way player, and can have an overall great season. I think that with the Pistons he'll still be good, but I'd much rather prefer to see him on a different team this year, just for like the excitement factor, since he's a restricted free agent. And I'd like to see him just have his own team and see what he can do by himself. I think he can turn into a star with the right amount of, like usage and stuff like that. But I feel like he could be a star. Alright, next one's pretty obvious because Aaron Gordon's a goddamn monster. But this man right here is just insane. He can jump probably 20 feet in the air. I wouldn't doubt it, but this man last year was used as a small forward last year for Orlando, and he was inefficient. He just stood at the three-point line. He couldn't do anything. He was too slow to get small forwards off the dribble. He wasn't fast enough to keep up with them. He just wasn't in his right position. But this year, since Serge Ibaka was traded, and after like last year, you see some flashes, but I think this year he's going to show up, play great. He's going to have his own role, like him in the right role, and I think he'll average maybe, I want to say 20 and 10, but I'm going to say like 16 and 8 just to be safe. But I still think he's going to have a great season this year. He's going to be in like his own kind of league. I think this is his fourth season in the NBA. I feel like that he can go off and he can be very productive in the right position if Frank Vogel will put him there. Alright, next person, Jamal Murray, guard for the Nuggets. I think that he could be a very good player for them. He, just like Aaron Gordon, I think he got a lot of touches last year. He wasn't played in the right situation. I think that he needs to be right by Nikola Jokic, and they need to be running pick and rolls. He needs to be isolating. He needs to have the ball in his hands to be effective. He can be a very good shooter, very good ball handler. He's not a great defender, but he's decent. But I think that he can be a great scorer for them. He can be like their number 2, number 1 player, and he can just go off for them at any moment. He's like that streaky shooter that they have that can handle the ball. I want to say he's like Steph Curry, but he's more like I don't know. He's like a streakier shooter than Steph. He's not as good as a ball handler. He's more like he's like a tweener in between a 2 guard and a 1. I don't know, maybe like D'Angelo Russell maybe. I don't know. But I think that with more touches and a little less veterans on the team, I think that him and Nikola Jokic can have great seasons this year. Alright, this video is going to get kind of repetitive, but it's just going to be players who are young, who are not getting as many reps or touches as I think they should be getting. Next player, Chris Dunn. Just because I think with Tom Thibodeau's kind of defensive-minded, gritty team, I think that he can shine in this kind of system. He is a good defender. He's like I wouldn't say lockdown, but he's a great defender. He can score. He can get the ball in the basket whenever he wants to. He's a very all-around great player. I'm trying to think of words to say about him. But I think if he gets a starting job over Ricky Rubio, I think that the Timberwolves can shine next year, and I think that they have a really good chance of making the playoffs. Alright, to round up my top 5, we're going to LA. And we're going to be going over Brandon Ingram. I think Brandon Ingram have a great season this year. He was a very bad shooter in his rookie year. He was inefficient. He was a great all-around player. He averaged like 2 assists. 2 assists, 4 rebounds, I think 9 points, something like that. But his percentages were awful. But he showed that he had some potential as a ball handler, and he showed potential as just an all-around player. And I think his scoring will come around eventually if he just keeps grinding in his gym. If he adds on more size, more muscle, he will be a great player. Sorry if I'm stuttering. I don't know, but I think he'll be a great player. So that recaps my top 5. What do you think about these players? Do you think they'll have great seasons? Do you think they won't? Comment in the description below and hit that subscribe button. I'm out.